So I'm having to unmute prematurely. Turns out the first match has started.
Well, Tony, so absolutely. Woman after your own heart.
Absolutely. What's the reason? How is it going? Tonight is AEW World's End, and I'm going to be covering it here outside of the actual show because I'm not buying it. But the 0 hour is on right now, and we have Tony Storm and Layla Gray in Tony Storm's first AEW pay-per-view event. Reason for the quotations is we now have a new Tony Storm character. Well, gimmick, so this should be interesting. Throwing up the prediction now? I don't know how long this match... Tony Storm, Layla, I hope I spell her name right. So, yeah, hi.
Picture perfect strike to the jaw.
As Storm, the Fishman suplex, the hands clasped. Layla Gray able to kick out.
Wrong legs got her out of that. Layla Gray did.
I'm gonna have to think a demonstrative victory here.
We got Nigel McGuinness, Tony Schiavone, and Excalibur on commentary.
So black and white before Mariah May. Now it is glorious Technicolor.
Oh, brother. Right now, Layla Gray charging into the corner. Tony Storm escapes out. Back elbow by
Just
Layla.
turn it up a little bit.
Tony Storm staggering back towards center. Now Layla off the
So how is everybody doing? I myself am doing good. I've had a very productive day, and I know it's a shower before stream, but I just didn't have the time, so sorry.
That's a good call, Excalibur. She did rattle her own head, and you can see that she's holding her forehead as Layla Gray right now.
Take a have a look if we can. Just watch here the impact, not just for Tony Storm, but for Gray as well, landing high across the back of the neck, top of the shoulders.
Now Layla with the advantage, running knee strike. Tony Storm in trouble here. This would be a landmark victory in the career of Layla Gray. Where did she pull this off? I would dare say a huge upset even against a quote-unquote rookie, but the inside cradle. Tony Storm takes it.
Oh.
Tony Storm!
Tremendous.
Well,
Well, Tony Storm
match is over already.
in her mind since her debut here in AEW, undefeated. Since reverting back to the black and red, it is once again Tony time here in Orlando.
Well, I know we just started, but winner Tony Storm.
Victorious to kick us off on 0 hour, but the action will continue. A huge 8-person tag team match. The Outrunners and Top Flight take on the Murder Machines and the top contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, Leo Rush and Action Andretti. Plus, Jeff Jarrett, the last outlaw, versus the bringer of the doom, QT Marshall. One-on-one. That will be coming up next here on World's End 0 Hour. But right now, let's head to the back and Lexi Nair.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Big Doom, QT Marshall. QT, tonight you step in the ring with the last outlaw, Jeff Jarrett. What's your mindset heading into
The
this?
last outlaw, Jeff Jarrett.
Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all time. And he could still do it at a high level today. But he is not an innovator. He is not somebody that is single-handedly revolutionizing the professional wrestling industry like QT.
I haven't.
After what I did last month at Full Gear, selling out the building with my match with Big Boom AJ, my whole life has changed. I mean, I might have to change my home address with the amount of people that wait outside for me just trying to get a glimpse of what my life is like. I know, Lexi, I know you've been politicking for this interview, and I get it. It's okay. You're no different than Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett, you are so desperate to stay relevant in professional wrestling that you had to stick your nose in my business.
He's the master of innovation.
And hit Aaron Solo over the head with a guitar. Disfiguring this gentleman's face. He might never look the same, Lexi. But Jeff, I understand. You want to be on the QT bandwagon. I get it. It must be
Said
so hard
nobody
to wake
ever.
up every day, you look in the mirror, and you just can't imagine how your best years are behind you. But Lexi, I am a very compassionate man. So when I beat Jeff tonight, his dreams will still come true.
That's the
And he will
wrong
be
place.
relevant. Lexi, don't be upset. I mean, let's think about it. What is worse than losing in the middle of that ring? Being forgotten. And when you step in the room with QT Marshall, you don't have to worry about that because it will be viral and last forever. Here you go, Lexi.
All right,
No, it's
got
okay.
that ready to go. All right.
You're welcome.
Guys, we are just under an hour away from
Hey.
live on pay-per-view with World's End. RJ, how do the people watch?
If you're in the United States, you can watch World's End on YouTube, Triller.tv, PPV.com, in demand through traditional cable and satellite providers, and Dave & Buster's.
Yes, and international, you guys can watch at youtube.com and ppv.com. Guys, the Continental Classic is coming to an end here tonight. And to help break it all down for us, we've got Mark Briscoe with us.
Hello, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Good to see you. And we've also got the TNT champion, Daniel Garcia.
Let's get it, y'all. We are expert panel. We're
That's
here.
right. Let's break it down. All right, guys. First up, we've got Kyle Fletcher taking on Will Ospreay. Earlier in the night, we were talking about just how well these two men know each other.
That is gonna be an
Spotlight
awesome
that is
match.
on Kyle Fletcher right now. What
Fletcher
is your
Ospreay
take
too.
on the rise
I
of
cannot
Kyle Fletcher in
wait.
the last couple months?
he has the most killer instinct out of anybody in this whole tournament. Look what he did to Okada. Look what he did to me. Look what he did to Briscoe. He is a monster. He will stop at nothing to win this tournament, and I think he's gonna walk through Will Ospreay tonight, just like he did at Full Gear.
Mark, what's it like being in the ring with both of those guys?
I tell you, both of those guys are very complete professional wrestlers. I'm gonna have to disagree with my man Daniel Garcia here. I think that Will Ospreay is the most complete wrestler in the world, perhaps right now. And I mean, Kyle Fletcher, he's the future of professional wrestling. He's put on some real good mass, some real good size. He's developed more of just like Danny said, a killer instinct, and he's really starting to step away from some of his peers. Just in he's wise beyond his years in the ring.
He really is.
Wise beyond his years.
In the ring and outside the ring, he's
Absolutely.
very smart.
Absolutely. The way he can pace a match and the way that he can get inside the opponent's head. So
I'm sorry, I'm just captivated by Mark Briscoe. The man can say literally talk about anything about nothing, and I'd just be intrigued.
Kind of come up the ranks with. What's it like being on the opposite side of the ring like that?
So it's the best feeling because you feel prepared, but it's also the scariest feeling because you know that person knows you better than anybody in the entire world. This person knows what you're going to do before you even think about it. He knows you like the back of his hand.
Yep.
And it's hard to prepare for somebody when you're trying to do all of your most popular things, the things that usually put an opponent away. But that person's prepared for it on the other end, knows how to reverse it. He's been in those long car rides with you, those long plane rides, talking about how to get in and out of situations. They know your weaknesses, they know your strengths. And when you're in a ring, especially when you're in a tournament like Continental Classic, they will exploit every one of those weaknesses.
So let me go over the card because we have a very interesting card for tonight.
Everybody who wins a semifinal has to go on to the final match tonight. Talk to me about the physical challenges of wrestling twice in one night.
I tell you, pulling double duty is never pleasant. It's never pleasant. You got to come in with the right mindset. I hope these fellas, which I trust that they have been preparing themselves mentally and physically all week long. I mean,
Let me pull up
honestly, if we're
World's
talking
End.
About, physical, just physical, the shape. Yes, I really like Ricochet. I really like Ricochet physically to be able to knock out not one but two matches.
So we still have Jeff Jarrett and QT Marshall. For those wondering who that is, QT Marshall's the guy that Costco Kai AJ had his match with last month at Full Gear. 8-man tag, Outrunners, Top Flight, Leo Rush, Action Dragon, and the Murder Machines. Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, Okada, and Ricochet. And then either it'll be Ospreay Ricochet, Ospreay Okada, Kyle Okada, or Kyle Ricochet in the finals. Takeshita, Powerhouse Hobbs, International title. Mariah May, Thunder Rosa, Tijuana Street Fight. MJF, Adam Cole, Dynamite Diamond Ring. Oh, Toxic with a Hydrate. Appreciate it. I don't have anything actually. Let me go get something. Also on the card. T-Bass title match. Today's Midnight Chris Statlander 2. And John Moxley, Orange Cassidy, Hangman Page, and Jay White. World End. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back. Thank you for that.
Very interesting to see because I really believe he's one of the smartest wrestlers that
Really
has
help if I
ever
took
stepped
this.
foot in a professional wrestling ring, and it's very interesting to see since he's been here in AEW how he's paced himself. The tournament that I mentioned with Kyle Fletcher, Okada, and Kyle Fletcher is great. I smell gold in them there hills, and Continental Classic was a hell of a tournament all the way around the board. I really got off to a slow start, but got it rolling once I had my match with my man here, Daniel Garcia.
He had some golds, you know.
My boy put up a hell of a fight, and I ain't gonna sit here and act like, hey, it could have gone this way, could have gone that way, but hey, that was my night. I got the win over the TNT champion. I think that I am entitled. I think I am deserving of a TNT title shot. What do you think, Danny G?
Hey, I didn't think you were gonna call me out on this panel. Like, I thought we were coming to talk about our expertise on the Continental Classic, and now you're challenging me for the TNT title. Is that what you're doing right now?
That's what I'm doing,
That's
Danny.
when you took this opportunity to do this. You know what? I respect it because, Mark, I really like you. I like everything that you do, and I think you do deserve gold.
Love it.
Just not this one. Respect.
Yeah.
Just not this one.
Okay.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny.
Guys,
Maybe a
we
match
gotta
today.
carry on
Hey,
here
Dan.
with action here for World's End 0 Hours stored over to the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Orlando, Florida. This next
Hello,
one is set
Justin
for
Roberts.
one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Things getting a little testy there at the end between Mark Briscoe and Daniel Garcia, but understandably so. However, we
Mark
have to
Briscoe
return-
not, I'm sorry, Excalibur, is Mark Briscoe not wonderful or what? Just to listen to him talk, his intensity.
Very special.
Then also, Mark Briscoe pulled an upset on Daniel Garcia at the Continental Classic.
QT Marshall.
You talk about someone that is not very well liked. Like Mark
Let's make sure.
Briscoe, or
Use
unlike
code
Mark
10 for
Briscoe, is QT Marshall.
English. Use code SWAM10 for 10% off Advanced GG. Got some strawberry watermelon. This is the only one that I have.
Big Boom AJ, Big Justice.
You're talking about this man is a viral sensation, and the reason he is being booed here so vociferously is because everybody here in Orlando is so jealous of his fame. I mean, Orlando's a place that everyone wants to leave.
He is special. There is no doubt about that, but he is facing a legend here tonight.
And his opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing 216 pounds, the last outlaw, Jeff Jarrett.
Well, of course, it was 8 days ago. Ring of Honor's final
You would never expect someone from Nashville to get the biggest pop of the night, one of the biggest pops of the night, in the middle of Wembley Stadium.
Things got a little complicated, but at the end of the night, Jeff Jarrett was standing tall. A broken
But then, yeah, here we are.
guitar in his hand that was broken over the head of Aaron Solo.
This ain't Wembley Stadium. This is
QT Marshall
somewhere in the middle of Florida.
this match here tonight.
I was there to see it live. I would say it was the back ending a very promising breakdancing career for Aaron Solo.
I want to ask you guys, has QT revolutionized the wrestling business like he told Lexi Beth there? Do you guys believe that?
100%.
Okay.
Well, he did break the foot of Big Boom AJ.
Yes, he did.
So,
And he's got that diamond cutter that was given to him by Diamond Dallas Page.
and listen to the crowd reacts for Double J, Jeff Jarrett, still filing in here to the Edition Financial Arena in Orlando.
Point said.
Fans, before we dive into the action of this match, there's so many
Prediction.
ways to join us for World's End. Coming up at the top of the hour live on pay-per-view. One of the ways is by scanning the QR code at the bottom of your screen to join us on YouTube. YouTube.com, both in the U.S. and internationally. You can join us for World's End just over 40 minutes away, live on pay-per-view. QT Marshall.
Alright, round 2.
QT
Gonna do it. Oh, yeah.
electing not to strut, instead convulsing, I guess.
That's pretty entertaining.
Who's winning this? Jeff Jarrett or QT Marshall?
Jeff Jarrett, though, he's not going to be.
I got money on
by
Jeff
this.
Jarrett.
He is a pro's pro, Nigel.
Certainly is. Third generation star. You are not going to find a more experienced denizen of professional wrestling.
He's somebody that's been around professional wrestling for his entire life, quite literally. I mean, since his infancy, it runs in the Jarrett family. As
The car in Carney.
QT Marshall.
He's getting shown up here, isn't he?
I think that's what QT wants to do. I'm not so sure he's worried about a pinfall right now. He just wants to show up Jeff Jarrett. And he's
I wish I could show this on stream. Literally, Marshall just got up on the ropes and just started relaxing, and Jeff Jarrett's like,
Wave provided him by Big
I'm going to
Boom
kill
AJ.
you.
Big Justice here. The reflective glory of the social media star.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he's done quite well for himself, but right now, just hammering Jeff Jarrett. You're looking at Jeff Jarrett, 40 AEW matches. He's won 12 world titles. 2 of those came right here in this city.
Hip toss twice in a row there as Jeff Jarrett now turning things around. That's QT eating a big right hand courtesy of the last outlaw.
But he stopped the Fargo strut, if you will. But I'm sure it's still going to happen.
QT sent over the top, hanging on to the ropes as QT skinning the cat on the way back into the ring.
I need that level of core strength.
Not his first rodeo. As QT Marshall sent crashing to the floor. Marshall, excuse me. Here we go. And Jeff Jarrett shall strut. Yes, he shall.
Get it, Double J.
Jarrett gaining the advantage on QT. Big Doom QT, excuse me.
There's no chant, you still got it. And I agree with it. Jeff Jarrett, I've known him for many, many, many years. He's as good as ever.
Oh my gosh.
Jarrett now sleeper hold attempt. Nigel, what about Jeff Jarrett earlier this summer taking part in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament and really was so motivated to compete, not just compete, but to win that tournament thanks to his long friendship with the late Owen Hart and his friendship with Dr. Martin Hart and the family.
I still think that it is a bit upsetting for my wrestling fans that all what happened. If you don't know, look up Over the Edge 1999.
Nonetheless, we saw some depth and certainly a lot of emotion in Jeff.
The worst nights in pro wrestling history.
Yeah, 78 years his family's been in the
Basically, what happened was, during that event, Owen Hart tragically died coming to the ring. Basically, so like, he was doing a shtick where he was up on the rafters, right? He was going to descend from the rafters like superhero character called the Blue Blazer. What happened was, something happened. His harness snapped, and he fell, broke his neck, and died. Mid-ring.
John Moxley, and now John Moxley with this death grip on All Elite Wrestling. Does that happen? On a cover.
Well, he didn't immediately die, but it was like,
Late kick out there, but
it was horrible.
time to avoid the defeat at the hands of QT Marshall.
QT Marshall with 60 wins in his AEW career. He made his debut in October of 2019, right when we started. Sometimes let's look at him, watch him, looking at himself in the big monitor. That's,
Again, also, thank you, Doctor, for the hydration. I do need that.
well, all right.
I know you run away from
And again, this is a reminder. Use code SWAN10 for 10% off Advanced GG. I do recommend the strawberry watermelon. It is a fantastic flavor. They did just drop a haiku-inspired passion fruit flavor. So if you're into any of that, I'd say give it a try.
Not just in the gym, but in the wrestling ring. For as odious as his personality may be, you can't say that QT did not put in the work.
Side suplex.
And the QT Marshall that we're seeing right now, much different than the QT Marshall we saw in December of 2020.
Sorry, back suplex.
You've got to give QT his props for really getting in shape. But to that point as well, Tony Schiavone, I applaud you as well. You've lost some weight. You could say your body is a temple, a shrine to pizza.
I knew the line was coming. I was just waiting.
As Stephon Smith giving the 10 count to both men.
Who says I'm a hack?
Yeah, I do.
I do. Right hands being delivered courtesy
Get
of
it,
the
Jeff.
QT. Turning things around though. Jarrett taking QT off his feet. Second one. QT's wild swing and a miss. Jeff Jarrett
Back body drop.
Yeah, great quickness on Jarrett's part.
I would love to do commentary for any sort of event.
Body to alleviate some of the impact. He came down awkwardly, Nigel.
Oh, he's calling this one for you, Tony.
Two.
Like you're the godfather. You've called in the hit on QT Marshall.
I'll take it.
Jeff Jarrett, the punches in the corner. QT staggering out. He is stunned by this boot to the midsection. As he carried by Jeff Jarrett. Down. Jarrett now with the cover. The leg is blocked. And whoa.
No.
Doing half count.
By QT. Great effort.
Frustration on the face of Jarrett now as QT perhaps the benefit of youth as this match goes longer, Tony.
How about that chop? I think that was the throat.
Chop on the rib.
Calling for the figure 4. No.
Jarrett sends QT spilling out of the ring as back elbow. Jarrett stunned as QT. Now with the upper hand, no. Jeff Jarrett caught QT climbing up and drives him down. And now Jeff Jarrett.
Gone for it. Setting up the Boston. One. Oh, it's a sharpshooter. I thought it was a Boston Crab. First of them was setting up for figure 4. Then I was thinking it was setting up for a crab. Then sharpshooter. That is a very punchable man.
Jarrett able to kick out, but now QT, the stroke on Jeff Jarrett, the temerity, the audacity, but no, not
Nope.
the win.
However, Aaron Solo enabled the break of the sharpshooter, and that may be a turning point in this match, guys.
The distraction.
I see why him and Bailey.
Oh, did you hear that, Tony?
Broke up.
Get the guitar. I don't think he's going to be singing a song.
Aaron Solo has the most punchable face I've ever seen in my life.
In Orlando, Florida, the additional financial arena as they are still filing in just a raucous QT sucks.
Oh. Jay Lethal.
Coming out, intervening on behalf of Jeff Jarrett is now Jarrett.
Inside Cradle.
Inside Cradle, 1, 2, no.
No.
QT able to break free.
QT got out of that as well. Watch out, backslide coming, maybe.
Backslide incoming.
2, and
Oh.
QT kicking the leg, breaking the grip, and now
The stroke.
QT Marshall Jarrett, the cover, 2, 3, the win.
The last outlaw, Jeff Jarrett.
That was a very, very good match. Both ends, very competitive. A lot of arrogance.
Love me
on
some
QT's
Jeff Jarrett.
side, but in the end, it's Jeff
We do have an ad coming up in about a minute, so if you don't want ads, get subscribed to Twitch Prime, to Twitch Turbo, that's for me directly. Use my Ko-Fi, which I would really appreciate if you don't donate to the Ko-Fi. I need to get a plumber right here to fix the toilet. It's been leaking. Star Report Systems, use my referral link, or again, use code SWAN10 for 10% off Advanced GG.
Jeff Jarrett,
I would appreciate that.
the win here on 0 Hour. Let's head to the back where our colleague Lexi Nares once again standing by.
Tony Storm, a successful victory here tonight. You've been on quite a roll lately.
Lexi, there's a first time for everything, and tonight was my first pay-per-view, and I got the win. I can't believe it. You know, I gave it my best shot, and I went all out, and I won, and I'm over the moon. So I think it's safe to say that AEW is officially Tony time. What do you think?
Oh, dude, look who it is.
Hi, I'm Deanna. It's so nice to meet you. I'm so sorry to interrupt. Hi.
Oh, I thought we actually met before.
What? Oh, last week, right? Oh gosh, darn it! I'm so sorry. You know, you must think I'm such an idiot to forget something like that. But you know what? Hey, I actually came with a proposition. How about we make a memory that no one will forget? Next week, on the first ever simulcast of Collision on Max, it's Tony Storm versus Deanna Purrazzo for the first time ever.
Dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
I wanted this match for like
Thing is,
forever.
this has actually happened before.
I'm so glad you're excited.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this gimmick. It makes no sense, but I like it. And that's the beauty of it. It's just like, you know, it doesn't have to entirely make sense for you to like it. I'm gonna stretch for a few seconds.
Rosa versus Toni Storm.
Welcome
But
back,
what is
everybody.
going on with Toni Storm? Have you spoken to her? Is she okay?
I tried to. I tried to have it. Look, she seems very happy. Let me put it that way.
Great.
But she has to find herself, as we all do in this life.
Guys,
You know?
we are just under 30 minutes away from being live on pay-per-view with World's End. You don't want to miss a second of tonight's show, our final pay-per-view of 2024. I would say that this is where we excel. We kill our pay-per-views. How do people watch?
If you're in the United States, you can watch World's End on YouTube, Triller.tv, PPV.com, in demand through
And we
traditional
got
cable
almost
satellite providers.
40,000 people watching the 0 hour.
Yes, and internationally, you guys can watch at youtube.com and ppv.com. Let's talk a little ladies action tonight. We've got the AEW Women's Championship on the line in a Tijuana street fight. Mariah May taking on Thunder Rosa. We've actually got Papa Rosa is sitting right here behind us.
This guy's a real
Very well
character.
prepared for this match. Talk what happened. What did he bring from Tijuana?
He brought dirt from the graveyards of Tijuana. Let me say this, with relatives who like to sit in the front row, sometimes they just come out there for their match and then they go sit in the green room. This man, Papa Rosa, he's out here during 0 hour. This guy's a real sicko. Do you understand what I'm saying?
He is ready for it. I love this.
This guy was
for all
digging
of
into
us.
graveyards, digging up dirt.
Yeah.
Seems illegal.
Maybe he works there. I don't know.
It seems a little bit illegal. All right, let's talk this match because
Just as legal as like setting houses on fire, setting people on fire. A lot of the stuff.
We've seen her in these stipulation style matches before, but Mariah May is a bad bee. I can't say it. Can I say it?
All right.
I don't
Say
know.
that.
Who?
Bad bitch.
Oh,
Can I say it? I say it. Sorry, Daryl. Who does this match favor? Who do you think is going to walk out of here tonight with that goal?
It's a Tijuana street fight.
Yes.
Thunder Rosa. I don't think there's any question about it. I think back to, I said it earlier, to March of 2021, I believe it was, her match with Britt Baker,
Yes.
just an absolute, I mean, I can't even, I don't want to use the words to describe it, right?
Truly
It's a B.
iconic.
It was a B.
I have
It was
yet
a
to
B.
see
It's
that
been a B,
match.
It was an A.
You know?
When are I gonna watch some of the old
Thunder
AEW
Rosa,
stuff?
no question.
Okay, well, Mariah May.
I guess when they're banging on
champion,
HBO, I
she
can-
has, you know, she's
and I refuse to
truly
call it
stepping
Max, it's
on
HBO.
The neck of the women's division, absolutely demolishing any woman that gets even close.
So for those wondering what JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is, I feel like this sums it up pretty well.
She loves to get inside the heads of her opponents. She loves to rattle people. She's been saying very derogatory things about the women's division. I think that was the initial game plan, but I don't think she's gotten into Thunder Rosa's head at all. I think she's just made her stronger.
Well, that match is coming up here tonight live on pay-per-view, as well as the TBS Championship. Mercedes Moné taking on Chris Statlander. Round 2. We saw what these women did at Full Gear. Absolutely crushed it. Chris Statlander wasn't able to walk away the winner that night. What does she have to do tonight to do it?
You know, earlier I chose Mercedes to be the winner. I think I'm switching my
You're
pick.
flip-flopping.
Switching my
You can't
pick.
flip-flop.
No, I'm big
No
flip-flopper.
integrity.
I
That's
promise you,
why-
I'm big flip-flopper. Chris Statlander going to take it tonight. Why? I think Mercedes, like I said earlier, she's been undefeated here in AEW. Guard's going to be down just a little bit. Beat her last month. Not going to happen again. I think she's a little too concentrated on that one dance move.
I'm
she does, you know, like
hoping
my Jordan
that
Aunt Linda.
Pumpkaboo
Come on,
will
come
shine
on.
tonight
You've
after
done
we
the
get done
dance.
here
You did the dance
with
today.
0 hour.
Hang out with him.
Mercedes, we were talking about this before. She's also got the New Japan Strong Women's Championship. She will be defending that against Mina Shirakawa just around the corner. So between having this match tonight, she has been stepping into the ring time and time again. I mean, ever the fighting champion. At what point is it too much?
I think that time is coming up very, very soon. You know who's very rested? You know who's very focused on one thing and one thing only? Chris Statlander.
All right, guys, I want winners. Who's walking away as TBS champion?
Maybe I'll pick Statlander.
Say it louder into
I'll
the
pick
mic.
Chris Statlander. I feel a little embarrassed about saying it. I'm not too sure, but that's my pick.
Papa Magique.
Mercedes Moné.
All right, guys, you heard it here first. Let's get back into the action here on 0 Hour. Got a little 8-man tag action. Let's get down to it.
Outrunners.
Top flight.
This is an 8-man tag team match that will involve with a 20-minute time limit, being accompanied by Layla Gray from Minneapolis, Minnesota, at a combined weight of 415 pounds. Darius Dante Martin, top flight.
Before we turn our attention to this match, I just want to talk about two key takeaways from our pay-per-view panel there. Renee Paquette, Daddy Magic, Matt Menard. and RJ City. First, Daddy Magic flip-flopped his flip-flop. And who would have guessed that Renee Paquette would be the first person to put money in the swear jar here tonight?
Isn't that something? That's,
You never know what's going to happen, Tony, on Zero Hour.
well, you know what's going to happen with Matt Menard because he's a knucklehead. But I'm surprised with Renee Paquette.
It's Saturday night!
That pop for the Outrunners.
Joining them from Miami Beach, Florida, at a combined weight of 457 pounds, Truth Magnum, Turbo Floyd, these Outrunners.
The most over gimmick in AEW today, the Outrunners. Love them.
Tag team match, but the Outrunners, by far, the most popular competitors in all Elite Wrestling to have stepped out of a time machine.
They certainly are. They are a throwback to the glory days of 1980s pro wrestling. And Tony Schiavone, you were there in its heyday.
Nigel basically explained it. Their whole gimmick is essentially like they've literally just jumped forward 40 years. And it works. It actually works.
In Vern Gagne's frigid cold barn. Wow. Talking about some flashbacks on that.
Whoa.
And I swear, if you fuse the two of them, you get a non-racist Hulk Hogan.
The youngest men alive teaming up with Top Flight.
And their opponents first, Action Andretti and Leo Rush.
Action Andretti, Leo Rush, who had been so closely associated, dare I say even friends with Darius and Dante Martin, but that was until Andretti and Leo felt like that Darius and Dante had outlived their usefulness.
See that at all? I see that it was Top Flight getting bitter about the fact that they were perfectly legally ousted from the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal. They got angry about it. They got in their face. So they even had.
I have no idea what in the world they're wearing, but they look like freaking like ankylosauruses. Like they stole. No, like, not ankylosauruses. They look like they stole spikes off of a dinosaur and are wearing
2
them.
weeks ago on Collision, they get a world title shot. Smartly staying out of the ring, I would say, until their partners come in.
Yeah, this is a very unique quartet. The opposition for Top Flight and the Outrunners. Let's go back to Justin Roberts.
Being accompanied by Don Callis, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, the Murder Machines.
Cage and Archer, the two newest members of the Don Callis family, and a very formidable duo as a tag team.
Brian Cage looks weird with a beard.
Heavy
I like it.
artillery, some heavy reinforcements for Leo Rush and Action Andretti, who's getting into it already with Darius and Dante. He's getting a little chippy. The Outrunners trying to hold back Top Flight.
Oh yeah, Top Flight eager to get their hands on their former friends. Meanwhile, Lance Archer, he didn't wait outside to get in the ring. Storming in there like a marauding monster. Yeah, he's holding back Leo Rush and Action Andretti.
You know, wherever Private Party are, they are going to be keeping a close eye on this match. Not just because that Action Andretti, Leo Rush competing here tonight, but also just because of the depth of the tag team scene here in AEW, Tony. I mean, you got the Murder Machines, you got Top Flight, you got the Outrunners.
And it's nice that the Young Bucks are not tag team champions anymore. Don't get me wrong. I think they're a great tag team. One of the greatest tag teams of all time. But I'm sorry, it just feels kind of cheap being tag team champions of your own company when they are established titles. I'm sorry, it just never sat right with me.
And fans, we are just over 20 minutes away from World's End coming up on pay-per-view, and you can
But
scan the QR
at least they're not champions anymore.
Join us on Triller TV. So many ways to order World's End at the top of the hours.
Brian Cage looks
over the top.
completely different.
Over here and told Nigel to hold his sunglasses. Nigel, I don't think he told you to put them on. So,
Lance Archer looks like he just wants to murder a fool. To be fair, he is called the Murder Monster for a reason.
Trying to go to work on Darius Martin. Darius on the brakes. Sending Leo and Andretti out, and now the tag made. Dante Martin entering the fray and a bit of a standoff here. Yeah, just a bit of a standoff, an actual standoff.
These personal problems, Excalibur, are really kind of trumping this this 8-man tag team match.
Yeah, Minnesota morons, you better be careful.
Wow. Minnesota.
I'm gonna smack Leo Rush's face.
Well, you don't need to repeat
He looks like a child. He looks younger than me.
wearing his glasses. I'm kind of forced to.
Now Leo Rush jumped ahead a little too early. Dante Martin for a sunset flip. Leo hurdles and eats the knee. Leo Rush.
Good night.
Into his corner as now Dante Martin was maybe thinking of taking flight, but we'll never know because Lance Archer put his body in the way, and now Action Andretti from behind looking for a sleeper hold.
That's great teamwork on behalf of Lance Archer, I tell you that. Great job.
Now back elbow. Leo taken off of his feet by
I'm
Dante.
surprised Top Flight haven't been tag team champions yet.
Now Dante picking up the pace and the tag made. We're going to see first. Oh, there we see our AEW World Tag Team Champions Private Party. Gwen on the left, Zay on the right, looking on as inside the ring, Turbo Floyd of the Outrunners now quick tag out to Truth Magnum.
Yeah, they are watching not only Leo Rush and Action Andretti, but they're watching all their competitors here.
Now all four teams as Outrunners there. Double atomic drop on Leo Rush. Andretti wild swing and a miss.
And double atomic drop.
As well.
You know what's great about this match? Don Callis is not in our broadcast position.
Don Callis is going to have the Don Callis family going to have a very busy night tonight, of course. Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay meet in the semifinal of the Continental Classic. On the other side of the bracket, it's Ricochet, Kazuchika Okada, a spot in the finals up for grabs later on tonight as Truth Magnum getting his eyes raked there by Leo Rush.
Takeshita defends the International Championship against Will Hobbs. Can he fight off Will Hobbs? That's a question that's going to be answered later
That
tonight.
match is gonna be a
That match
banger.
deeply personal, Nigel, for
Just
Powerhouse
AEW
Hobbs
pay-per-views
because
are some of the best.
his former association with Don Callis family, and he was injured while conducting Don Callis family business, Will Hobbs.
Well, you know, it was a rare bookkeeping error on the part of Don Callis Family Corporation.
I actually remember watching Powerhouse Hobbs go down.
Slip, but, you know,
He was having an IWGP World Heavyweight title match against Jon Moxley. That is a sentence that probably has never been uttered until, earlier this year.
Thrust kick.
ready the sight to see this young man. Nothing but potential cover.
Standing moonsault press. The far leg is hooked.
And yes, you heard me correct.
Fans, we are just over 15 minutes away from the World
A
Championship.
IWGP New Japan Pro Wrestling's world title
Dave and Buster's location.
on an episode of Dynamite.
Triller TV, ppv.com, youtube.com, and that
What?
is all in the U.S. internationally. You can join
Yep.
us on ppv.com, Triller.
And he tore his knee during that match. Mox hit a Death Rider. Bing, bang, bong. Match is done.
Coming your way, top of the hour.
I actually watched that and I was like, what in the world just happened?
Oh, look at this.
I hope he broke his hand.
Cheap shot.
This duo of Cage and Archer, they've really been the difference maker for Andretti and Leo Rush. For tonight, I dare say Cage and Archer are what is keeping their team in this match more so than the #1 contender.
No question about that. And I'm telling you, it's their size, it's their bulk, it's their demeanor, and it's their speed. We're seeing some speed here. Look at this from Lance Archer.
And the name should tell it all. They are murder machines. Anybody who steps in their way gets killed. Right now, the old adage, truth hurts, certainly.
As now stopped to the midsection by the Machine Brian Cage. Truth Magnum desperately needs to make a tag, and if I had to guess, I don't think he'd be picky about
Let's see,
he's
2023.
tagging in. As Tony Schiavone's cell phone going off. That's all right. As now Brian Cage,
So,
Jawbreaker, and this could be the window of opportunity for
And it
Truth
looks
Magnum.
like it. And Turbo Floyd eager to make the tag there.
As
Much
Cage.
as eager as Tony Schiavone was to answer his phone as the Swolverine giving you a look at that incredible IFWB.
So, out of the pay-per-views that have been held this year,
Tony, the world wants to know.
Revolution was the strongest one.
Oh, watch this. Look at, oh.
What's for dinner tonight, though, and what is next on the menu for the AEW World Tag Team Champions?
That was the one where Deonna Purrazzo and Toni Storm had their match, and started my, for a while, disdain for Deonna Purrazzo.
Turbo and Magnus. Fans love them, and rightfully so, but in the ring, these guys can wrestle as well. There's more to them than just spinning around and being throwback to the 80s.
I mean, they certainly have gotten the nod of approval, the respect from Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR, and I mean, that's a pretty good nod to have. But right now, the tag made Archer walking into the waiting boots.
I just feel kind of like
Meanwhile, Turbo Floyd,
stiff,
right hand, ping pong,
and not in a good way.
slam on action Andretti. Leo Rush walked right into that one. Turbo now going to work on Andretti and Rush. Sandwich there. But Archer, he was just biding his time. Is he thinking chokeslam? No.
Not a chance.
You are right, not a chance.
That allowed the Machine Brian Cage to step into the ring. As Cage,
Oh, you want to see some power? Watch this.
look at Brian Cage attempting a double suplex there on the Outrunners, but the Outrunners turn it around.
Great turnaround, great job, great teamwork from the Outrunners, guys.
As Archer, oh wait a second, Turbo Floyd slipping free of the slam, and now the assist and the slam from Turbo Floyd. Top Flight on target with those kicks.
I think we're going to get the double by. Oh, maybe quadruple.
Quadruple by, double elbow drop.
Oh, that's entertaining. That's good stuff.
Top Flight Outrunners working well together here tonight. They definitely have needed it throughout this match as Dante
Bang.
Martin gets over
I
Brian
love
Cage,
that.
but Cage there almost back
I love it.
Dante.
Leap over and then flattened.
Cage
Going for a drill claw. Nope.
but discounting the Outrunners who intervened on behalf of their partner Dante Martin. Double big boots. As now Andretti and Rush back into things.
Oh, that was beautiful.
The Outrunners trying to bring themselves up.
Double suit.
And Rush driving the
Suicide
Outrunners
dives.
to our announce desk. But meanwhile, Top Flight working with precision there. The shotgun drop kick into the waiting German suplex from Darius. The reversal, the pop up and over the top, the DDT.
Top Flight waiting on him, doing some great moving.
As Brian Cage though,
Bossman slam.
down Dante Martin.
Oh my God.
Darius in the grip of Lance Archer. Choke slam goes Darius Martin.
Oh man, what a he-man he is.
As Brian Cage, the powerbomb Archer.
Choke bomb.
Choke slam. Murder Machine's gonna take it here. 1, 2, no! Outrunners.
Sweet.
Working out the pin predicament.
Machine would have wanted that dollar had it not been for the Outrunners.
Everybody going over.
Is that Darius or Dante? I can't see from my position.
Dante in the ring, yeah. But now he finds himself with the waiting. Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing? Get out the way.
Leo Rush. The frog splash.
Ooh, God.
After tagging himself in the cover. 2, 3.
Again, why is Dante Martin the one always taking the pin?
Action Andretti and Leo Rush.
Wow. I tell you, it was a good win. Even though there's some discrepancy here.
Dallas not too happy.
It was a good win, but yeah, I've never seen two men more unhappy about winning a match than Lance Archer and Brian Cage.
Oh my god, is that part of the party?
Ooh.
Well, that is the music for the AEW World Tag Team Champions. And Leo Rush Rush, Action Andretti, of course, as we've covered. The top contenders for those tag team titles, Tony.
Awfully brazen for the world champs to come down, but I get it. That's what they're all about. They've got 4 teams vying for the championship. As you see, Leo and Action Andretti will get the first shot.
Yeah, but Leo Rush and Andretti may have made enemies of Brian Cage and Lance Archer here tonight, even with the victory on 0 Hour.
Jamming.
Private Party, a clash with Andretti and Leo in their future. But right now, let's head to the back and Lexington once again.
Sanjay Dutt, Jay Lethal, Jeff Jarrett.
Lexi, let me stop you right there. I couldn't be more proud of my friend Jeff Jarrett. Hey, somebody get Karen on the phone.
Whoa, what? What? Why?
So,
Why?
Sanjay,
Why?
it's not your decision.
What?
It's not your.
What's going on? What's going on? Hey, what did he say?
For the last 30-plus years, the week between Christmas and New Year's, I reflect back on my career, and then I look ahead to the new year coming up. And this year is no different. So Wednesday night, Asheville, North Carolina, Fight for the Fallen, the mother of all simulcasts. The Last Outlaw is going to make an announcement about his career.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait, what? What? Jeff?
Hey, yo, hold up now.
Wait, Jeff Jarrett leaves us high and dry here tonight. Now he's got a big announcement.
Is Double J retiring?
Happy to have you here. But normally Jeff's with us. What's he gonna say?
I don't know, but somebody get Karen on the phone. Text her.
Let's call Karen after this, guys. We are moments away.
Hold
from
up a
going live
second.
on Pay-per-view, the final pay-per-view of 2024 here for AEW.
How old is Jeff Jarrett?
Are the people able to watch us at home?
If you are in the United States and you want to watch the world,
Fair enough. If he is retiring, I don't blame him. The man is 57.
Yes, if you guys are international,
57.
watch it at youtube.com and ppv.com. Guys, tonight's main event, the AEW World Championship on the line in a 4-way matchup. Jon Moxley taking on Orange Cassidy, Switchblade, Jay White, and Hangman Adam Page. Of course, this is a stipulation in which champion does not have to be pinned or submitted in order to lose the title.
According to
But
Cage
this
Match,
is the stipulation that John chose. Why did he choose this?
I mean, it's a
he
great
made his
question. And
debut
look,
in
I still don't
1985.
25% chance of winning this match,
1985.
75% chance of losing the title right here tonight. What are we talking about? Why would he choose that?
Eddie Kingston was just calling you on
Yeah,
the
he
phone.
did,
if
and
we
I
need
put
to
him on
grab
mute,
that.
Eddie.
Thank
Don't call
God.
again.
Thanks, Eddie. What do you think?
Unprofessional. I will say, I think Moxley's strategy is let's get everybody in the building and then demolish the building.
see what
I think
happens.
this is a good strategy for Moxley to take out as many people as once. And
So it looks like I'll be tuning in to Fight for the Fallen because I'm curious if Jeff Jarrett is retiring soon. I want to see if I can, if he's gonna retire on pay-per-view. I want to buy that pay-per-view.
Expect from this match tonight, except for the wild card that is MJF. What does that man?
I wanted to buy Revolution to watch Sting's retirement match. I want to buy All In and potentially Wrestle Dream to watch, you know, Bryan Danielson's and Sting's retirements, but I didn't get the chance to.
Yes, it's the price of a Bugatti, or I think 12 Caprice Cutlasses, if you're more familiar with that. That ring is, quite frankly, his life right now, and he's not letting it go anytime soon.
Guys, also tonight, the Continental Classic will be coming
I'm
to a
curious.
close. We will be crowning a champion. Will we be crowning a new champion? Tonight we've got the semifinals. We've got Okada taking on Ricochet, as well as Fletcher and Ospreay, the winner of both those semifinals, going on to face each other tonight to find the new winner. We've been talking about it all night, about having those double matches. In the Continental Classic, my goodness, these guys are beating the crap out of each other to go in, do it back-to-back. How are they going to do this tonight?
Want to know how much that Continental Classic can mean? Eddie Kingston was calling Daddy Magic right now to try to interrupt that show. It's killing him sitting at home, not being a part of this. You win this, quite frankly, you can consider yourself one of the best wrestlers in the world.
He was the first Continental Champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Kingston 1 year ago. Listen, these guys have been on an absolute hellacious schedule. The matches that they've had in the last 5 weeks, absolutely incredible. It all comes down to tonight. 2 matches, 1 winner. Let's figure it out, guys. Will Ospreay.
We are going to be getting to that tonight. We will find out one way or another, but we've also got the International Championship on the line. Takeshita taking on Powerhouse Hobbs. This is Hobbs' first pay-per-view match ever since tearing his patella. Do you think he's going to have any kind of physical?
I remember Hobbs tearing his patella tendon on live TV.
He has zero hesitation.
Like he was going for a charge and then just went, literally just fell flat on his face.
That's right. All right, guys, it is all happening here tonight. World's End. It is all coming to an end as we wrap up 2024. You don't want to miss a second of tonight's pay-per-view. I've said it once, I'll say it again, that we absolutely crush our pay-per-views here. You don't want to miss any of it. We want to give a very special thank you to Guns N' Roses for allowing us to use Welcome to the Jungle for this beauty right here. It's World's End. See you guys tonight on pay-per-view.
Bye, Eddie.
Oh, I can't have that on stream. Well, that concludes the World's End 0 hour. Because we're gonna have a nice little thing of Guns N' Roses, something that I can't play on stream. So, thanks AEW. I don't want to know I don't want to imagine the licensing costs on that song. That's ridiculous. But I will be providing live coverage throughout the night. On World's End. Basically, we'll be live until it's over. Ooh, excuse me. So, yeah. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and then we will get started. That's the wrong layout. I did not. That's also the wrong layout. That's the correct layout. No audio tonight, because I forgot to turn off my computer last night before I went to bed. Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then we'll get started. I will be right back. I can't run ads. I am back. Now, first encounter luck. Also, yes, I swapped shirts. I wanted to be comfortable. More comfy than I already was. We're in the spot. Let me just set up a prediction. Oh, Jeff Jarrett. Dun, dun, dun. Why all the meows? Why are there so many meows? Leave me alone, creatures. Oh, wait, I know why. Whoops. Maybe it's because I have Magn Zone in the front. That might explain things. Well, I hope you all enjoyed my coverage of the 0 Hour for World's End. I honestly do really enjoy doing the 0 Hour coverings and all the pre-show coverings. Also, for my Cincinnati Bengals fans, I hope y'all are happy. But don't stay happy. Even Dustin Rose is buying into the bit. I love it. Oh, man. Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher is up. Also no palindrome. He's back to the green. So that's going to be very entertaining. While we have the prediction up for the shiny, I'm going to throw up a poll as well. Yeah, who winning? Between Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher? They might want to make a rubber match. So I'm going to say Will Ospreay. But I wouldn't be upset if Kyle won. think I stretched it enough. Maybe I'm stretching it too much. The world may never know the true answer. Also, I love the, have y'all ever seen the meme of the, there's multiple iterations of it, but if you spell applesauce with just A's, you get ah. Yeah, it's been me. Check back in a few. Red or pumpkin. My luck is not great. It's not horrible. It just exists. My luck and sword is kind of abysmal, but honestly, just my shiny luck in general, I think it's just down the drain. Why do I have two of these? Also, just gonna go ahead and say this now. Stream schedule will be released tomorrow. I'm gonna work on it immediately after stream. Like, I'm gonna work on it immediately after stream, and then I'll post it in the morning. I can guarantee when streams are for the next couple of days. I will be live Monday and Tuesday. That I can confirm. I will be live Monday, and I will be live Tuesday. I probably won't be live Wednesday. I'm thinking next week I'll probably be live Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. That I can confirm. I'll be live Monday and Tuesday. Anything else, I don't know. But the final stream of the year will be on Tuesday. And we will be ringing in the new year on stream. I will say, this is definitely a change of pace. Going from, you know, people literally throwing their bodies at each other to just doing this. Just running into a bunch of pumpkins. I live for this. This is what I do for a living. I think also the reason why my back is like, dude, lay down for a bit or like stretch, relax or something. It's probably because like I have been busy all day. And that's not say I have a really bad back. I'm just like, I'm trying to prevent from getting a bad back. But I'm like, I've been working a lot. And requires leaning forward. Probably not healthy. I'm thinking after... You know what? Yeah. I think a few days break after the new year starts is going to be huge. Oh, we're in our big pumpkin. So I think I have the stream schedule made up in my head for next week. Stream Monday, stream... just 2 streams. Monday and Tuesday. Give me some time to rest after ringing in the new year on stream with all of my good friends. I'll put out a tweet and be like, hey, anybody want to hang out for several hours on Tuesday? I know Tuesday is NXT, but it's literally just a recapping the year show, and the card is mid for the match that they do have. Because they're saving all the good stuff for New Year's Evil, which is in... It's not this upcoming Tuesday, it's the 7th. Tag game. Let's go ahead and close that. Pumpkin. Pumpkaboos. I would like a shiny one, though. Because I don't have one. Also, what probably has been helping is I have been playing Teardown a lot. It is a very addicting game. Once you start, you don't want to stop. Like, I finished the first part of the story, because I've been working through the campaign. I mean, I finished the first part. I'm currently in the second part now, where you come back after being on vacation. Which is weird, finding a treadmill in the ocean. But it's literally there because of a bit that the Teardown devs did because of Smitty's Teardown playthrough of just moving the treadmill everywhere. If you ever want a fun watch of a YouTube series, highly recommend Smitty's Teardown playthrough series. I hear things. It is a funny watch. Especially if you play the game, you're going to get a kick out of it. If you haven't, it's really fun. Confusing, but really fun. I mean, why would anyone be scared of a treadmill? I don't know, but I'm not going to question it. Literally a whole story of a treadmill. Big pumpkin. Pumpkaboo, pumpkaboo, pumpkaboo. I don't know if we'll hit. I want to get the shiny as soon as possible. Because who doesn't? I am due for literally anything. $35.89. I'm double over odds. The next big number is $40.95 and then $40.96, which is triple and full odds. I'm hoping I don't go triple odds for this hunt, because we have another hunt that is over full odds. That being Honage, which is the reason why I'm streaming Monday and streaming all the way Tuesday from 6 to midnight. But I know it's a short notice, but I think for Tuesday I'm going to try and get as many people as I can together to ring in the new year and just hang out, play games for a good while. So I'll put out for anyone that wants to do that, just let me know. I'll put out tweets, I'll send out some DMs, see if we can maybe get some people. It's literally just do whatever for like 6 hours. That's literally it. Maybe longer. Who knows? Probably not, because after midnight I'm gonna be like, I'm going to bed. Ooh. Ooh. should be done with the first match here soon. Because I think they're still going for 60-minute, not 60, 20-minute times. Because Continental rules, no interference, everybody barred from ringside, no interference allowed, 20-minute matches. Because I know Claudio Castagnoli fought for the Continental title and lost because he didn't beat the clock. I still don't get why the Continental title is the way it is, but I'm not going to complain because Continental Classic is pretty freaking dope. I'm a little surprised that we didn't have like an all-man tag. Like we did with last year's, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. I just feel bad for Juice Robinson, though. Hopefully he heals up quick. Let's see, Ospreay. Oh, so I was right. Will Ospreay picked up the win. I feel like they might do Ospreay Okada. That's gonna be... yes. If they do Ospreay Ricochet 3, though, I ain't gonna complain. Because, I mean, those two make magic. Like, those two make magic. I saw, their first singles match they did in AEW, and then also the triple threat with Takeshita at Wrestle Dream. Ooh, that match is so good. I just wish that I had bought Wrestle Dream, but it was expensive, so I didn't. Because pay-per-views are expensive. In fact, I haven't paid for any of the WWE stuff because I'm stealing it off of Hannah. It was still out. And until I get kicked off of it, I'm going to use it. I don't care. I know that they're not here, so I can say this. I'm going to use it until I am kicked off of it. Is it a little petty? Maybe. I was allowed to use it though. But also, am I being a little petty? A little bit. Do I care? Nah. That's my way of being paid, like, haha, you gave me a full library of content to watch. I'm gonna take advantage of it. Not to mention that you gave me a whole streaming service without even me needing to pay for it. Ah. Picks up Styles Clash. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Talk about a Crimson Mask, though. So I was right. Will Ospreay picks up the win. They might do Ospreay Okada. Ooh. I got goosebumps thinking about that. That's a moneymaker of a match. Also, ad coming up in about a minute. I would love to play the Halo games. I know they're technically battle royale games, but I know they have a campaign. The one I'm most familiar with in terms of campaign is Halo Reach. The reason why I say it like this is because of the one Russian Magic video I watched on it. It was so good. Beautiful. Ooh. Cool. Them goosebumps said about the potential Osprey Okada match. I need it. I need it. I mean, you think about the Elite, they're essentially goalless right now. Young Bucks on the tag titles. Jack Perry's not TNT champion. I don't know if Hangman's still with the Elite or not. He don't have gold. Okada's the only one left with gold. Thank you, GoVibot. I appreciate it. I know, especially any sort of money donated to that would be greatly appreciated. Also, as a little bit of a thing, right now, for every 5 gift subs, Valorant is giving at least 1 gift sub. Which would be pretty freaking cool. Brother Pumpkin. Still no shiny. I wonder what the next match is. Next is Ricochet Okada. That match is about to be some magic, baby. I'm sorry I keep checking because I'm like, I wish I was watching the show because I'm like, there's so many good matches. I just don't feel like paying for it or going through some backdoor virus-infested website. But eventually, when I start raking in money and I can buy these, I will be watching them. I'm gonna have to put dinner away here in a bit. That's fine with me. I'll be alive until the end of World's End, so I believe the main event is the world title, Fatal 4-Way. I'm gonna throw up another poll. Like, who win this one? How do you spell his fool's name? I almost had it. Kazuchika. Yep, Kazuchika Okada. Throw the shiny prediction back up. But yeah, over on the poll, who's win, Ricochet or Okada? I got my money on Okada, in all honesty, because I so badly want Ricochet. Not Ricochet. Well, I would be fine with Ricochet. I want Okada and Ospreay. That would be dope. You know what would be a funny thing to do? Do a stream until I get a shiny in each Pokemon game. Oh, that would be kind of funny. Like, get one of each Pokemon game, like a Gen 2, a Gen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and just do a stream. Doesn't matter how long it takes, I have to keep streaming until I get a shiny. It's 29. Really, Nora? This is number 31. A lot of Pharisees. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just kind of surprised. I do have a hunt Pharisee. And if I do get it while looking for the Pumpkaboo, I will tack on the Pharisee numbers that I have and plug them into that. So, like, it may be an inflating count, but in reality, it would make sense. While at the same time, not making sense. Is this the one I think it is? Don't think so. $36.36. It's an Immortal Lap. Maybe wonder what's an Immortal Lap. Immortal Lap is the opposite of a palindrome. Actually, no. It wouldn't be an Immortal Lap. Pardon me. Like, that's not an Immortal Lap. And you may be wondering, what is an Immortal Lap? Well, a palindrome is like when you have, like, 9,229. An Immortal Lap is a word that, when flipped, becomes another cohesive word. So, for example, and this is something that I never realized until I learned what an Immortal Lap is. Dracula. Alright? When you flip it backwards, it says Alucard. Alucard is the son of Dracula in Castlevania. So literally, Dracula literally named his son Dracula backwards. That is an Immortal Lap. And also, I learned that abophobia is the fear of palindromes. Which it is a palindrome. And I find that funny. That the word for the fear of palindromes is a palindrome in and of itself. Same like the word that's like the fear of long words is a long word. I find that hysterical. It's like, oh, you're afraid of long words? You have extremely long word. Fear. And it's like, ah. And I've been on a Vsauce kick lately. That's where I'm getting this information from, and it's like, my brain is satisfied with information. Like, seriously, my brain has been in overdrive lately in terms of, like, learning things. Yes! Will Ospreay, Kazuchika Okada later tonight. Yeah. Ooh. I can't wait. Come on, Crosby. I'm sorry, there's a Pens game going on tonight, and I've been kind of keeping track of that because Sidney Crosby is one assist away from having the most assists in Pittsburgh Penguins history. And also, I would really love to go to a hockey game. I'm planning to go to a Penguins game over spring break in March. I am excited about that. I've never been to Pennsylvania, never been to Pittsburgh, so I would love to go to Steel City. And thing is, hockey games are surprisingly cheap. I checked, the most expensive ticket is like $30, which is insane. I thought it was going to be like $50. Nah. Like, if I paid for a Pens ticket right now, it's probably $25-30. Sure, it gets more expensive closer to Stanley Cup time, but, you know, can't pass that up. I would happily drive up to Pittsburgh to go watch a hockey game. It's on my bucket list of go watch at least one game of the major four here in the States. I mean, football, baseball, basketball, and hockey. Sure, people might say it's a different sport, but I don't care. To me, that's my big four. I want to go see a Kansas City game. I want to go see an Atlanta Braves game. I want to go see a Chiefs game. Atlanta Braves, Pittsburgh Penguins, and a Miami Heat game. I have been to high school level football, basketball, and baseball games. I've never been to a hockey game in my life. I listened to a hockey game. I think we were playing. Who's Pittsburgh playing when I listened the other night? It was. Who was it? It was. Was it Philadelphia? It was Philadelphia. It was the Flyers, and I'm pretty sure that's Philadelphia. If I got my brain right. I got too many things to keep track of. I kinda wish I bought the May review. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. You're bald. It's a Ricochet. AEW has been ruthless to the man since he has turned heel. I love it. I love it. One of the funniest things ever. I think the funniest thing has happened since Ricochet went to AEW was his match against Claudio. The whole arena was just chanting bald at both of them the entire match. It was so funny. And the whole thing stems from Ricochet doing a freaking TikTok live like 4 years ago. And just one guy asking, hey, why you bald? Hey, bald can look good on a man. Not every guy. I personally don't think I would look good bald. And I plan on keeping this until I'm dead. So. Gotta shave again here pretty soon. Just imagine having a whole arena chant bald at you because you have no hair on your head. That's just funny to me. Just bald. That's the whole reason. I love it. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. What's Swerve doing? He's throwing toilet paper at Ricochet. I love this. Literally throwing toilet paper at him. Swerve Strickland, I love you, my man. This is 3660, I think. I love pro wrestling, man. So good. I love this. And the thing is, it's having to do with his current gimmick. Oh, man. Oh, man. I love pro wrestling. Pro wrestling and Pokemon, two of my favorite things in the world. And being here, streaming Pokemon and talking about pro wrestling. This is amazing. I am having a grand time. Eye is watering. And I love how people are saying, like, oh, they're burying Ricochet. No, this is literally just part of the gimmick of being, like, Wish.com Andrew Tate, essentially. Well, Andrew Tate's already Wish.com Andrew Tate. Basically, just like, you know, it's a character, but you want him to fail. It's one of those things, like, you know this is not who he actually is. But you hate him to death. It's one of those, and I love it. Like, fragile ego, like, just like, you want him to fail hard. I love that. Oh. If I ever get Oscar's phone number, I'm setting this as the ringtone. Brilliant or Amber, sure. Not Johnny. We're making good time. I mean, we're, you know, not even streaming Pokemon for the first hour. We're almost to 3,700, which is insanity. And we're almost to 3,700. Like, almost 200 encounters in under an hour. It's pretty good, if you ask me. Alright, no, back that up. Close my eyes. Get you out of my mind. I feel like I need some caffeine. Oh, it's time for Tijuana Street Fight. That's gonna be fun. Alright. So we have in a Tijuana Street Fight Thunder Rosa, Mariah May, AEW Women's Women's Championship in a Tijuana Street Fight. I ain't got Mariah May winning it, but I wouldn't be upset if Thunder Rosa won. Mainly because I don't know who would be taking the title from Mariah May. So I'm gonna say Mariah May. I mean, I feel like I'd be pretty freaking sick if Willow Nightingale was AEW Women's Champion. But in fair, there is that World Cup coming up. There's that Women's 4-Way tournament coming up at Wrestle Dynasty. So that should be fun. Maybe Willow wins and cashes in a title opportunity for the women's title. Goody, 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 goody. I don't think Mariah's had a match with Rosa, so I don't know exactly why it's a street fight, but I'm not going to complain. This means we get to see brutalness happen. Is Pal McMahon? They like to roll the dice. 2-3 games on Devil's Game, and gosh, they paid the price. Paid the price. And now they're fighting for their lives on a mission for we dread. If they proceed but don't succeed, well, the devil will take their heads. We need more barbershop quartets in video games. That might be a controversial statement. I speak the truth and nothing but the truth. The good news is we're seeing a lot of Pumpkaboos, which is good. It's always good. Just wish that one of them was purple, you feel me? And then to move on in the Great Gala Race, I don't need Pumpkaboo. But this is my main target. It's who I'm going out of my way to find. Unfortunately, it's not paying off. Bring our pumpkin. Hey, I just got an idea for a video and for a stream that I need to write down. Because I thought I've had it written down for a while. Turns out I don't. I have a list of videos that are going to be going up on YouTube. Some I need to record, some that I still need to do. I think I gave training idea for this. Yeah. Something that I'm going to do when I get my backlog cleaned up is I have a special shiny hunt that I would love to do. It's going to be both recording and a stream, and well, recordings and streams, primarily streams. I've talked about doing this idea for a very long time, but I never have gotten the chance to. The 10,000 encounter Lake of Outrage. It's exactly as it sounds. I take 10,000 encounters in Lake of Outrage and I see how many shinies I can get. Theoretically, 10,000 encounters, if I do 500 a day, that'll take about 20 days. Approximately. So it's about a month's effort. You know, 500 encounters a day minimum / maximum. So like if I were to do 500 encounters or pull double duty and do like 700 or maybe like 1,000, which I have done 1,000 encounters in one day, and it was something I hope to never do again until we get to the 9K. And I won't be doing it for every single part of the WOD area. Heck nah. I would just love to do it for that 10,000 for the strongest Pokemon that you can get in the entire game, including some incredibly rare hunts. Treepy, Hitmontop, which, yes, you can get a 2% Hitmontop that I would love to hunt there. Nani? What do you mean there's thumbtacks in her skull? I thought doing a split on the thumbtacks is horrible. Ho, ho, ho. A Michinoku driver into thumbtacks. Ouch. I heard just looking at it. Also, we're over 3,700. A Michinoku driver into thumbtacks. Ow. Still, a freaking Michinoku driver. Ow. Alright, I was right. Ryan May retains. Still. Ow. What is with people and their thumbtacks? I've seen splits done on the thumbtacks. I've seen them driven into backs, into skulls. Ugh. It's disgusting, but I love it. I don't mind watching thumbtacks get used in pro wrestling. I don't mind it. The one... chairs, tables, ladders, unless it looks absolutely gruesome and looks like oh, they could have legitimately died or ended their career right then and there, then I'm fine with it. The only one that's ever really made me disgusted, like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, was when Hangman Page put a needle, literally put a syringe through Swerve Strickland's mouth. I was like, it was so gross. It was so gross, but it looked absolutely awesome at the same time. I'm like, oh, so disgusting. Even thinking about it now, I'm like, absolutely nasty. don't recommend it. Like, I don't recommend getting hypodermic needles shoved into your face. But who am I to tell you what to do? I can only just say, don't do this, but I can't stop you. Oh, it's MJF Adam Cole time. I don't know who I have winning this. I want Adam Cole to win it to get the dynamite ring, the diamond ring off of MJF, because literally MJF has held that ring since its inception. So I would love if Adam Cole beat him for it, but I understand if he doesn't for storyline purposes. But I just think it's stupid that literally he's gonna hold it again if he wins, in which he's held it since 2019. It's 5 years worth of holding a ring. Set you free, follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. So, if we do get Hone Edge, either Monday or Tuesday, I will be going back to this if we don't get it tonight. I might hold a mini recording session for Pumpkaboo tomorrow, so... And that's electric. Huh. Yeesh. Dude. Something tells me this is somebody's burner account. So why are colleges getting in brawls? What happened? So apparently the military bowl ended in a brawl out. That just seems to be the thing with football games lately. Like literally the state championships here from my alma mater, literally the game ended because the other team started to pick a fight, like started fighting our players, and then they said, "We done here." I'm like, shouldn't the other team be responsible and take an L? Because they're the ones who started the fight. Like, shouldn't they be cut for unsportsmanlike conduct? In the state championships? Good thing I didn't go to Charleston to watch it. I would have left disappointed. I just see so many sports people just losing their mind and like just saying like the most out of pocket stuff. I'm like let me guess, you should have been the all-star QB in high school, but instead, you know, you were left on the bench. Like, I had people like, oh yeah, you were an all-star in high school, then an injury, you know, took you out and you couldn't play college. Shut up. Like, just because, you know, you get taken out and your future is changed forever doesn't mean you have the right to be a piece of crap. But to be fair, people just can't enjoy literally anything. Even a good old-fashioned bench brawl. I mean, if I was there, I would love to see a bench brawl. I remember Michigan's University of Michigan and Ohio State, they got into it. I don't think I want to be within a 200-mile radius of a Michigan-Ohio State game. Never. Like, I don't think I want to be within like 500 miles of a Michigan-Ohio State game. Because I feel like it just spells death. Or the bare minimum all-out fisticuff showdown. This is why I don't go into the details. I just enjoy watching and either like or not like the results. Because I'm like, it's not all that serious. I mean, do I like it when my teams lose? No. But does anyone? No. I'm just like, GG's, move on. Better luck next week. Or next game. And then there's sometimes where it's just like, it's just absolute buffoonery. Like, okay, what are we doing here? Those ones you're allowed to be a little bit more salty on, because it's like something that's just like, what do you mean? And coming up in about a minute. Also, reminder, use code SWAMP10 for 10% off of ASGG. Brown our pumpkin. It's just me, or if basketball score has been like lower than usual, or have I just forgotten how? Like, because I remember, you know, my high school basketball team, we were getting like 60 to 70 points a game. Now we've been lucky to even hit 60 lately. What the hell is going on? Did they change rules or something? And I remember there was one year where in championship tournaments we hit like over 100 points a game. It was insane. That, or maybe it's because like we have different people now, so we're not scoring as much, but we're beating other people. I don't know. I haven't went to. I've only been to one game since I graduated. That was my high school's homecoming game. I went to a college football game and I went to a college soccer game. The only reason I didn't enjoy it was because like I had drums playing in my ear for way too long, and also I snuck in. I snuck in both times. I have no shame. I snuck in. Nobody asked. I'm just like, I'm gonna just sneak in here. And nobody bothered to ask, hey, did you pay for a ticket? I snuck in. And nobody bothered to ask. So, that's a them fault. And MJF wins. He squeaks away with the ring again. Rock goes squeaking. But he wants some water and maybe some food. His food bowl is getting empty. I'll get him taken care of here in a bit. Before I hop in the shower. I think we'll end at 3,800. And I'm just gonna hang out. Probably play some Teardown. After I get a shower and take care of all the animals. I know Freya's good. I know Sunny's good. Argo needs stuff. The Undisputed Era reunion. But so apparently the Undisputed Era is making a reunion. I am all for it. Where's Bobby Fish, though? On a for real note, though, I am honestly loving the story. I know I speak on the 1% of fans who are still missing the MJF Adam Cole story. I'm like, look, I understand it's a year derailed. It is. So derailed. But what more can you do? I'm happy they're finishing out and changing it up a little bit. So, if it's what they have to do, it's what they have to do. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But I want to keep this stream kind of shorter. Mainly because of I want to do a couple of longer streams. Monday and Tuesday. So, yeah. Well, Monday is going to be my traditional afternoon / evening schedule stream of 4 to 7, and then Tuesday 6 to 12. So I'm going to be streaming 10 hours over the next 2 days instead of streaming 6 hours over 2 days. Like if I was on my 4-day a week schedule, which I kind of technically am, essentially, if I stream 4 days a week, 3 hours each, I would be live about 12 hours. I would be live 12 hours a week. Now, if I did that in just 2 days. Okay, yeah. Although I have been doing longer streams, like the most I will do is like 16 a week. Or, of course, longer streams depending. Like if I'm doing an 8-hour, a 12-hour, a two-parter. You know, there's different occasions. Technically, I stream anywhere between 12 to 16 hours a week if I'm on a full-time schedule, which is 4 streams minimum, 3-hour streams. I tend to stream about 12 hours because I don't really like doing 5 days. I used to do 5 days. I don't anymore. I think 4 days is perfect. Now, when I go back to school, I'll be on my part-time schedule, which is 3 streams max. Maybe 4. But generally 3, because I'll be so caught up with college work and all that I'm not going to really have time to stream, you know, Wednesdays and weekends, but that's it. And sometimes it might not even be, you know, on the weekends. It might have to be like a Thursday or a Friday. Like a Thursday evening, like a Thursday night, or a Friday afternoon. So, you get the gist here. I'm trying to figure out my schedule. We're gonna another pumpkin. I think I still have next week. I have 2 more weeks of full time. So basically, I'm full time for another 2 weeks, but I'm really gonna be, well, since I'm doing 9 hours next week. We're gonna do. We'll do 3 the week after, and then I'll be back to 2 to 3 a week. Of course, it's not including because videos will be up once a week, which I do have a video coming out on Monday, so stay tuned for that. I'll plug it during stream on Monday, so we'll end at 3,800. I feel like that's good, and then I'll probably do a recording session tomorrow and see if I either get it or hit 4K. Or full odds. I don't know. I'm just playing it by ear. Takeshita and Hobbs. Ooh. Got it. I've had a spot on the end of my finger for a little while. Da, da. Na, 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 da, da. Tonight's one of those nights. I'm kind of happy for it. But I mean, like, I know it's kind of a slow night. I know we haven't really. I mean, we've had our lurkers in chat. I appreciate. I know chat has been very active, which, yeah, I mean, I get. I mean, if you want to lurk, lurking is great. It's one of the best ways to support. I'm just like. Also, I know it's holidays, but I'm just like. It just feels kind of weird. Sometimes. Da-na-na. Oh, I just realized that Pumpkaboo has surpassed Sizzlepede and has become my third longest hunt in Pokemon Sword. Yay! Not. Number 3,800. Still no shiny. Sadness. Let's just hope that tomorrow's recording session goes better. Because I am going to record some shiny hunting tomorrow morning, so it should be fun. But ultimately, no dice. No dice tonight. That's fine, though. Yep. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. I do appreciate it. Thanks for letting me cover Full Gear. World's End. We're all 10-0 hour. And also some shiny hunting. I'll be doing some recording tomorrow. See, hopefully maybe I can get this Pumpkaboo. I did turn off my Switch, right? Looks like I did. Yes, I did. Cool. So, yeah. Gonna be doing that. Monday. New video will be up. It is the radar tournament. Camera. It will be the radar tournament that I did, like 2 years ago. That's about to be exciting. That'll be my final video of 2024. But it's 2022 related content. But I promise things will be uploaded soon. I was actually working on some earlier today. I was streaming again Monday, 7 p.m. Actually, no, not 7 p.m. 4 p.m. EST. My apologies. Hone Edge hunting for 3 hours. And then Tuesday will be our New Year's stream. New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. Final stream in 2024. And I guess technically first stream in 2025. But I'm just going to say final stream in 2024. More Hone Edge hunting. Probably also more Pumpkaboo hunting. I don't know when these things are going to shine. I just need them to shine eventually because I'm overalls on both. I'm due for something at some point within the next 72 hours. I need something. I don't know. Do I want to raid out? I don't think I'm going to raid out tonight. I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it. While I wait for results, I'm just going to enjoy this. And yeah. But again, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. I do appreciate it. Gotta break the leg earthquake. I will see you all again on Monday, 4 p.m. EST. We're gonna hopefully, fingers crossed, try and find shiny Hone Edge before 2025. I don't need this hunt going on for 5 years. Please, no, I'm begging you. But yeah, peace.